If you watched the last video, I just wanted to make a correction that I accidentally called question number 3 question 2. So in the first video, I completed questions 1 and 3. I'm going to pedal back and do question number 2. Number 2 I have drawn out here. It says solve for the missing sides and angles. Basically, it says that side A equals 4, so I'm going to label that, and C equals 9. This is a right triangle, so I can use Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side B. So let's do that first. So side B, remember we're using a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A is 4, so 4 squared plus b squared equals c is 9, 9 squared. 16 plus b squared equals 81. B squared equals, now we have to do 81 minus 16 to get 65. So B equals plus or minus the square root of 65. Because we are using a right triangle and we're doing a length of a side, we're going to just accept square root of 65. So I'm going to go ahead and put square root of 65 here. Now I have to find angle A and angle B. I'm going to highlight the given sides, which were A and C. So I'm going to go ahead just after angle B. So angle B is what I'm looking at. According to angle B, A is going to be adjacent and C is the hypotenuse. And the only trig function that links those two together is cosine. So cosine theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse. So cosine of angle whatever equals adjacent side, which is 4, over the hypotenuse, which is 9. Okay, so I got to get theta by itself, so I'm going to take the inverse cosine of both sides, and I'm going to plug inverse cosine of 4 over 9 into my calculator. 4 divided by 9. My calculator is in degrees, so my answer is going to be 63.61 degrees. Okay, now I'm left with finding angle A. Angle A, I know that the interior angles of any triangle have to sum to 180. Since 90-degree right triangle and 90 degrees already taken, now I can say that angle A plus angle B has to sum to 90 degrees. So if I'm looking for that missing angle A, so angle A plus angle B, which is 63.61, equals 90. To get angle A, I'm going to subtract 63.61 from 90. And when I do that, I get 26.39 when it's rounded. And I could check that really quick because 63.61 plus 26.39 should give me 90 degrees, and it does. Okay, so that's number 2 on that review sheet that I accidentally forgot. And now I'm going to skip down, since I already did 3 in the last video. I'm going to do number 4. Okay, so number 4 shows me a triangle. And I'm trying to draw it out like it looks like on your review sheet. But here's angle B. This is angle C. And this is angle A. Now, angle A is 105. And angle B is 25 degrees. So we have side C, side A, and side B equals 4. This is not a right triangle, so I cannot use Pythagorean theorem or the definition of trig functions to solve it. But I can find angle C pretty easily. I know that the interior angles have to sum to 180, so I can find angle C by taking 180 minus angle A minus angle B. So C equals 180 minus angle A, which is 105, minus angle B, which is 25. And let's go ahead and see what that becomes. So 180 minus 105 minus 25, that equals 50. All right, so angle C is 50 degrees. That's done. Now I need to find side C and side A. In order to do that, I have to determine what type of a triangle this is. These were given. 2 angles and a side. So this is angle, angle, side, or side, angle, angle, either way. So that tells me I have to use law of sines. So law of sines states I have sine of A over A equals sine of angle B over B equals sine of angle C over C. I'm looking at this and I was given initially angle B and side B, so I'm definitely going to use this to solve. And I'm going to go ahead after angle, or yeah, not angle A, but side A. So I'm going to use these two. So I'm going to do side A, and that's going to be sine of angle A over A equals sine of angle B over B. So sine of angle A is 105 over A, which we don't know, we're looking for that, over sine of angle B, which is 25 degrees, over B, which is 4. So 4 times sine of 105 equals A times sine of 25 degrees. A, therefore, is 4 times sine of 105 all over sine of 25 degrees. So I'm going to use parentheses in the numerator, 4 times sine of 105 on my calculator, end parentheses, and I'm going to divide that by sine of 25 degrees. And when I do that, I get A equals 9.14. Okay, so we have side A, I have angle C, I now have to do side C. So again, I'm going to use sine B over B because it was given to me right off the bat. And I'm going to equal this to sine of C over side C. Okay, so sine of angle B, remember angle B was given as 25 degrees, over 4 equals sine of angle C. Now I found angle C to be 50 degrees, all over side C. So C times sine of 25 degrees equals 4 times sine of 50 degrees. C therefore equals 4 times sine of 50 degrees over sine of 25 degrees. So again, use parentheses. 4 times sine 50 degrees divided by sine of 25 degrees. And when I did that, I got C equals 7.25. Okay, so I did all of the parts for question number 4. And I'm going to stop here and pick up on 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so thank you for watching this. And like I said, I'm going to make another video for the other ones.